wipe with earth trifle, and sometimes we have to put down our scythe and revert to one of these, a petrol lawnmower. In this case, this is a petrol brush cutter. It's got a big blade on the bottom and an engine on the top that spins around and cuts the grass. But there's a problem with it, and this machine isn't very old and hasn't actually been used very much either. But still, it's bust. Now, the problem with it is I'm getting an oily plug, and there can be two reasons why you get an oily plug. One is you put too much oil into the sump, so via hair, which I have not. I've checked, it's absolutely fine, and I've noticed I've been getting a bit of oil on the deck. As you can probably see at the bottom there, and there's a bit around the back as well near the oil filler. But the other reason would be, which I think is what's wrong with this machine, is that the rings are buggered. They're broken. Now, a piston which goes up and down inside a cylinder has these things called rings, and they create a seal between the piston and the cylinder. Now, normally you would have one or two combustion rings, and then you have a scraper ring, an oil scraper ring, and that oil scraper ring prevents the oil from the engine going above the actual piston itself and making the plug wet. Now, in this case, this plug is getting caked in oil, and what that does is it prevents the plug from making the spark and igniting the petrol which is going into the cylinder. And what happens after that is, because of no combustion, the cylinder also gets saturated in petrol as well, unburnt petrol mixed with the oil, and it oils up and gums up and wets the plug even more. So if, for instance, you have an engine, it doesn't have to be this rubbishy Subaru Robin kind of Chinese engine. It could be a Honda, it could be any engine. If you've got an oily plug, there's two main reasons why you'll have an oily plug, and one is the rings are worn, so you've got a worn engine, or you put too much oil in the engine, and effectively it's been lifted up and been forced into places where it doesn't really want to go. Anyway, thank you for watching my little video, and if you've been on kind, and click like and subscribe, and maybe the little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy bit in your pocket. It'll be me uploading another video. Anyway, thank you for watching, and also I do for this apart from put it on the scrap heap.